Hi, everyone, and welcome to this episode of Soul Seeds, where my guest expert for today is Soodabeh, and she is a holistic wellness coach. And the topic for today is mindset combined with spirituality. So, thank you for being here.
Thank you, Susan. I'm really happy to be here.
Thank you so much. And I would love to know, why is mindset always such an important part of spirituality and spiritual growth?
Yes, that's a great question. We are holistic being. And
Mhm,
that means that we are not just a physical body. We
mhm,
have mindset. That's called mental body. We have emotions,
mhm,
emotional body, and we have the spirit, our soul, the powerful soul that resides within us. That is our spiritual body.
mhm,
Our mindset is very important because 95% of our action, reaction, behaviors that we do as adults is based on what we have learned and when we were growing up.
mhm,
Before the age of 6 and 7, our mindset shapes. We watch our family, our parents, and to tell us something, or even talking amongst themselves, like parents. For example, if there's certain thoughts and beliefs of the family about money, because
mhm,
money is a big subject about the wealth, about abundance, and they don't have to tell us that what they think about money. As
mhm,
we hear them and we absorb this when we are growing up, we are either feel that money is our friend, or we feel that money is hard to find. The same thing when it comes that we have goals and we want to achieve our goals, create a better life for ourselves. If we believed, we perceived that we weren't good enough, we weren't smart
mhm,
enough, we cannot make decisions, that affects us every behavior. We start sabotaging ourselves if we are going to succeed. We also procrastinate. We feel overwhelmed, confused, like we have so many ideas and we
mhm.
don't know which direction to go. So that is why mindset is very important.
Mm. And mindset, we of course hear that a lot, but could you make it a bit more almost like tangible? Like what is it? Is it just our beliefs? Is it our limiting beliefs or what is it concrete?
Yes, the mindset is our brain has a conscious level. We are on a conscious level. Like
Mhm,
I am conscious that I am talking with you, right? And then there are certain thoughts and beliefs that they are hidden in our brain somewhere, that's called subconscious level. Means subconscious or unconscious, that they are using this word together, that they are the part that we are not aware of it. So if
mhm,
you say, for example, something that triggers me, even though your intention was, like you say, oh, you look good today,
mhm,
my mindset or my thoughts will say, what does it mean? I never looked good. Why are you
mhm,
asking this question? Does that make sense? So
mhm,
every time that we act or react to something, it is based on what we accumulate, we collect in our brain, because
mhm,
that's the way that we are. It's everything that it is brain. But the
mhm,
great news is that the brain has a power to change. That's called neuroplasticity,
mhm,
that we can go and change those thoughts and beliefs of not good enough or not smart enough or whatever it is,
mhm,
that it changed to a positive thing. And the reason that I'm speaking about this, because for me, growing up, I had those thoughts and beliefs of not good enough, not smart enough, not beautiful enough. I perceived that. And as I was going through life, the outside experiences showed me that I wasn't good enough. Or
mhm,
some people you have, seen that they always say, I'm just not a lucky person.
mhm.
Because when
Right.
we have those beliefs, when we are encountering our job, our family, environment, it shows us, because whatever
Right.
that we believe, the outside experiences is just like a mirror shows us. So
Exactly.
for me, it was time when I thought there is a better way to live, because I
Mhm,
was just rock bottom and I wanted to get myself to a better level. And that is when I learned about hypnosis, which is the most affordable and the most effective way to change that subconscious mind without, creating any harm or any aggressive plans or medicine or any of that. And
Mhm.
I went from not good enough to the place that I like myself, I
Mhm.
believe in myself. And that allows me to, I learned a new language, the speaking, and I can, sit here and talk to you and be confident enough to share some information. I hope it makes sense to
Mhm.
you what I am trying to say.
Yeah, of course. And the other side of this mindset work I always see, especially of course in the spiritual world, is that spirituality is almost like used as a means to suppress certain emotions, feelings, limiting beliefs. And so when is it becoming almost like dangerous, is because I see that often that it can be almost like a veil, used to suppress those things instead of actually expressing. And you can change your mindset, but you have to actually do the work. So that's where that almost like dangerous balance is. Is that right?
I completely hear you. When I speak of a spirituality, it could be, people that have some religious beliefs that is part of their spiritual practice. But when I talk about the spirituality, it means that the spirituality as a way that we are this powerful soul. We
Mm-hmm.
come, we use this body, has nothing to do with the religious beliefs.
Mm-hmm.
It is that whether we are religious beliefs, like they say, for example, we say that I pray to God and I am waiting for the answer, right? Spirituality for some people that they are not a specific religious people, and they call it higher consciousness, they call it universe, whatever it is. That is the way that we call it intuition. We
Mm-hmm.
all are intuitive. That is the spirit, that is the soul, that is the concept of spirituality. That whether we pray to God or we are connecting with the source, universe, higher consciousness, we have this wisdom that is our soul through our intuition, that we hear the answer to our questions. For
Mm-hmm.
example, one of the very simple thing, that when you are thinking about a friend and all of a sudden they call you, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is the power of the spirit, the soul. We connect.
Mm-hmm.
As when it comes to spirituality, we are one. There is no difference.
Mm-hmm.
Whether we are human or plants or trees or animals, we are all one, part of this holistic soul, a divine source, that we are part of it. And we have, when I want to do something and the intuition comes like, hey, Soodabeh, you have to go speak with Susan, for example. You have to, if you want to create something and bring that light and hope and healing to the world, you need to go and be part of some podcast. So
Mm-hmm.
that is the intuition, that is the soul that is guiding me. And
Mm-hmm.
then mindset is important, that if I believe that I am not good enough, what happens? I am not going to take that action and say, oh, I am scared.
Mm-hmm.
English is my second language. I cannot speak about these things, even
Mm-hmm.
though I know that I understand all of these. The speaking, that action is just being prevented, so I don't take the action. And
Mm-hmm.
that is the way that we can weave the spirituality, the guidance that we get, and how the mindset needs to be somewhere that these two go hand in hand and
Mm-hmm.
help us to become the messengers, to educate people, to inspire people, to motivate people into action. Say, I am not an extraordinary person. I just have the tools that everybody else can have it as well.
Mm-hmm. And what are some of the most effective ways to change a mindset? Because you often hear, oh, just say some affirmations or, change a negative thought to a positive one. but I think that's a bit too easy. So what are some of
Yes.
the most like effective ways to change your mindset?
And what many years ago, when I experienced a lot of traumas growing up, and I was every time that I wanted to speak or do something, I it would stop me, and I would feel a lot of fears growing up. Hypnosis was one of the most important way that helped me, and then as a result, I thought I need to go back to school because I am by trade, I am a nurse.
Mm-hmm.
And I went back to school and learned how to do with the hypnosis to change the mindset. And when sometimes when you say hypnosis, people think about like a stage hypnosis that they come and they, make you to quack like a dog or dance or do, crazy stuff. It has nothing to do with that. Is hypnosis is as simple as when you are driving and you get to your destination, but while you are thinking
Mm-hmm.
about so many things, you
Right.
are in that hypnotic state.
Mm-hmm.
When
Yeah.
we are watching TV, and that's why the ads, the advertisement is very important, that we say, oh, I want to buy that. That is hypnosis. And
Mm-hmm.
hypnosis is basically you are in a relaxed state of being. And
Mm-hmm.
as I help my clients, for example, relax by speaking the certain words, and then I, without going to say, hey, I mean, the fine tune and the difference between hypnosis and psychiatry and therapy is therapy, you have to talk about the exact, experience, the trauma and everything. Hypnosis, we don't go there. We
Mm-hmm.
just go like you are relaxed, and then I use those affirmation because we are relaxed. Our brain, that subconscious mind, wakes up and
Mm.
absorb like a sponge,
It's more
absorb
receptive to that
more
healing.
receptive.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And that is how I am more confidence in myself. I learn how to like myself, who I am, and believe in myself, and be able to sit here and talk with you like two friends that we have been friends for many years
Mm-hmm.
in this way.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you so much for sharing this today, Soodabeh. Thank you very much.
Yes. Thank you so much.